Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a 1 week follow-up review of the Zhike 4-in-1 wireless charger docking station. This review has been challenging for me. The charger is very inconsistent in a way that it charges. Mainly, the biggest point I want to talk about, which is the ability to charge the Galaxy Watch 4. As I've mentioned before, the Galaxy Watch 4 is a bit of a finicky and sensitive watch. It does not like just any charging dock. In this case, it seems to be okay with this wireless charging station. But throughout my testing this week, I'm finding some major flaws with this wireless charging station, and it makes it hard for me to recommend to you guys as an alternative from what Samsung's offering on the website. With that being said, let's dive right into some of the pros and cons with this wireless charging station. Please consider liking my video and subscribing to my channel. Your support is really appreciated. Thank you so much. To talk about each of these charging functionality, I would say this. The wireless charging for the phone works perfectly fine. It's a little bit slower than, of course, wired charging, but I'm overall satisfied with this. It does trickle charge overnight and the phone does not overheat. I think this part works great. This part also works fine for your earbuds and my AirPods Pro. It works just fine. No issues here. And when these two combine charging, no issues at all. So far, so good. I rarely use this thing, but in my testing, no problem as well. So this charges slower than the front up here for your phone, but it does charge, so we're good there as well. My biggest challenge in testing is actually the Watch 4. It's very, very inconsistent in the way it actually charges. There are several behaviors that I'm seeing. The number one concern I have is at night when I'm charging my Galaxy Watch 4, say I'm going in with 100% battery, the next morning I will have 34% battery. I think the main problem is that this top part right here does not know how to trickle charge my watch. So once it reaches 100%, at one point it will stop charging and the battery will take over. But I know it was charging and I know at one point it was at 100% that night. It's just the next morning it stops charging and the battery starts running. That's problem number one. Number two I'm seeing is that sometimes it does overheat the Galaxy Watch 4 as well. Just today, I was able to replicate and have the watch actually shut down because it got so hot. It's weird because when I'm charging from say 80% to 100%, when I'm actually checking the temperature, it was hovering around around 80, 85. And I think that's acceptable. And at one point, once it reaches over the 100% mark, the temperature actually increased to about 92, 93. And that causes concern. And I think that the protect mechanism within the watch, once it goes past a certain temperature, will automatically shut down. It does not have the same logic as your out-of-the-box Samsung Watch 4 charger that will have the heat protection or the trickle charging. It's hard for me to replicate because right now, you can tell it's at 100%, but it's only at 86. The third thing is the inconsistency when it comes to charging. Sometimes, randomly, it would say charging paused, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. And I've been testing different scenarios, like if I'm putting this AirPods Pro here, is it affecting that? No. I'm putting my phone here and see if we can increase the load, if that's affecting it, and it's actually working just fine. So I'm not really sure what causes this inconsistent charging behavior. There will be times that I will see a red message on my watch that says charging has been paused, and I have no idea as to why. And so if you're expecting your watch to charge overnight, it's not going to happen. The last thing I want to do is to overheat my watch because this costs a lot more than the wireless charger, right? I think there are some QC issues, and although it does charge the Galaxy Watch 4, it's very finicky and inconsistent. There are times where it would overheat my watch, and that is why I cannot recommend the Zhike 4-in-1 wireless charger to you. However, if you are just using it without the watch and just using it for your phone and your accessories, it works just fine. But then again, if you want something like that, you probably don't have to pay the $43. You could easily get something smaller and cheaper that can do both. Don't buy this. There are better options out there. With that being said, I hope you guys find this video helpful. I just want to be as honest with you guys about my opinion on this particular product. I pay for this with my own money. None of these are sponsored, and I will be returning the Zhike 4-in-1 wireless charging station back to Amazon. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate a thumbs up. Take care, and please subscribe to my video. Have a good one. Bye.